Marvel versus the Punisher, Part 2. We pick up with an altercation between Frank and the Hulk. Frank claims he hadn't seen the Hulk since he was getting diced up by Wolverine a few years ago. But not even adamantium stands a chance against the raw power of the Hulk. Hulk lunges at Frank and was shot down in one fatal swoop with an arrow to the eye. I'm not sure how canonical that is, but yeah, the bullet pierced his brain. Frank then hears distant screams for help, to which he follows into an abandoned church. There he finds a priest and a young girl huddled up in fear. "God has answered my prayers," says the priest. "God doesn't work here, Padre," exclaims the Punisher as he hoists them up. But before he can finish, Frank gets ambushed by Venom. He seems like he knew Frank would show up, but in classic Frank fashion, he throws a knife at Venom, no questions asked, to which Venom shrugged off. But that was just a decoy in order to line up the pulse pistol Frank looted from a Skrull. "Wait, listen," Venom says, and then pop! Venom's gone. After that, the place starts becoming overrun with cannibals, so they all flee to Frank's base. During the trip, the priest tells his experience with the infection, how the soup kitchen became overrun, and how he's had to see and do things that go beyond a test of his faith. They get to Frank's base, and the priest is horrified seeing all the heads on spikes. They settle in, and the father tells Frank that there are other survivors, but they all have been hiding from him. He says that the Punisher was already frightening before, but after everything that's happened, he's no less of a monster than the cannibals. He says that he knows Frank believes what he's doing is righteous, but at best it's self-defense, and at worst it's just a response to the environment. He pleads with Frank to help him and focus on saving and protecting the ones unaffected by the virus. Frank states that his purpose has and still is crystal clear before they get interrupted by Deadpool. Every time Frank kills Deadpool, he just keeps coming back with his healing factor, and there's someone helping him, digging him up. Deadpool starts yapping per usual, and Frank fills him with holes until he mentions he has some intel on survivors Frank might want to hear. Frank strings up Deadpool, then Deadpool says that he was sent by Spider-Man, and Peter wants to have a meeting with him. He goes on to say that Peter's been sparing survivors as a sign of respect and views Frank as their tribe leader. Frank says, "You think I'm stupid enough to meet with a brain-dead cannibal?" To which Deadpool replies, "He's already here." Frank turns around and barges into the shed only to gasp, "Punisher, we need to talk about salvation," says Peter. Okay guys, like and subscribe for part 3.